You know, they say Indian Railways is the lifeline of the nation. Well, right now, that lifeline is going through its biggest reinvention in over 100 years. It's a massive story about speed, about sustainability, and about building things right here at home. So let's break down what this epic overhaul really looks like.
Here's how we're going to tackle this. First, we'll get a handle on the sheer scale of this railway renaissance. Then, we'll dive right into the Vande Bharat revolution. That's the part changing how we all travel. After that, we'll look at the huge green power-up making it all sustainable, see how it's all being built in-house, and finally, we'll get a sneak peek at what's coming next down the tracks.
To really get what's happening, you first have to appreciate the colossal scale of Indian Railways. I mean, this isn't just a simple upgrade. It's a complete reimagining of one of the absolute biggest networks on the planet.
And when I say big, I mean a global giant. India's railway system is the fourth largest in the entire world, right up there with the US, Russia, and China. It really is the backbone that connects the whole country.
And of course, a transformation this big needs some serious backing. We're talking about a truly staggering investment plan. A planned 50 lakh crore rupees by 2030 is going to completely modernize every single aspect of this network, from the tracks to the stations, and of course, the trains themselves.
Okay, so let's get to the part of this transformation that you can actually see and feel. A complete revolution in how millions of people travel every single day.
And wow, just look at how fast this has all happened. The very first train launched in 2019, and since then we've seen constant upgrades. Version 2.0 brought in the advanced Kavach safety system. Now we've got the sleeper version coming to completely change overnight travel. And get this, future versions are even being looked at for global export. It's an incredible evolution.
You know, these trains aren't just about going faster. They are packed with features that bring the whole experience into the 21st century. We're talking everything from automatic doors and onboard Wi-Fi to advanced safety systems and even regenerative braking that helps save energy. So what does all this mean in the real world? Well, here you go. On a long-distance trip like Howrah to Guwahati, the new Vande Bharat sleeper is set to shave off almost 3 hours from the journey. That's a huge, tangible benefit for every single passenger.
So, are people actually using these new trains? Oh yeah. The demand is so high that the average occupancy rate is over 100%. Think about that. It means these trains are consistently full, with waiting lists for pretty much every trip.
But this whole transformation, it isn't just about speed and comfort. It's also a massive, and I mean massive, leap towards a sustainable, green future for transportation in India.
I mean, just look at this. As of late 2025, Indian Railways has electrified pretty much its entire broad-gauge network. Hitting 99.2% is a monumental achievement that drastically cuts down on diesel and carbon emissions.
Now, this is where it gets really interesting. It's not just that it's been done, but the speed at which it's been done. The pace of electrification has jumped more than tenfold in the last decade, from just over a kilometer a day to an average of 15 kilometers a day. That's just an incredible engineering feat.
And how does this stack up globally? Well, it puts India right at the very top. It's ahead of many developed nations like China, Japan, and even the UK. This really positions India as a world leader in green railway transport.
And the green power-up doesn't just stop at the tracks. There's been a staggering 244-fold increase in solar power capacity. That energy is powering stations and even feeding back into the grid, making the whole network more self-reliant and even more eco-friendly.
So, with all this incredible new technology, the big question is, where is it all coming from? Well, the answer lies in a manufacturing revolution that's happening right here in India.
Okay, first, a quick definition so we're all on the same page. In the railway world, all the vehicles, the coaches, the wagons, the engines, they're all called rolling stock. Basically, it's the backbone of the whole system. And this data from the Ministry of Railways? It shows that India's own production units are just firing on all cylinders. I mean, look at the locomotives. They are consistently not just meeting, but actually exceeding their ambitious manufacturing targets.
And it's not just the factories pushing this forward. Policymakers are doubling down on this success. A recent parliamentary committee has actually recommended modernizing these factories even more to keep up with all the next-generation technologies.
And here's the big takeaway. India has moved beyond just being self-reliant. It's now becoming a major global exporter of advanced railway technology. We're talking made-in-India trains running in over 16 countries all around the world.
So with so much already done, you've got to ask, what's next? Well, let's take a look at the incredibly ambitious roadmap for this railway renaissance.
The vision for the future is, well, it's bold. The goals are nothing short of aiming for a net zero carbon emissions network by 2030, rolling out true high-speed bullet train corridors, and then massively expanding the modern fleet to 4,500 Vande Bharat trains by 2047.
You know, in the end, this great railway transformation is about so much more than just steel and electricity. It's about creating new economic corridors, it's about connecting communities, and it's about unlocking countless new journeys for over 1 billion people. It's a system in motion, truly powering the future of a nation.